Advanced Acre RX from WinField United is the full-season agronomic prescription program that's got farmers talking. We hit the road to hear how this comprehensive, customized program is paying off for operations across America.
Hey, Neil.
How are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good.
Let's go
Good to
look
see
at
you.
your... Good to see you. Let's go look at your wheat. And
Okay.
visit about your farming.
All right. You picked a nice day to come out.
Oh, yeah. Lovely Oklahoma wind,
Yep.
huh? We wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't blowing, though.
Oh, that's the truth.
So this past year, we've really struggled. Tell me a little bit about your feelings of the season that we went through this year, and in all your farming years and things. Have you ever seen a year like we've had this past year? And just kind of explain to me a little bit.
Well, in my career, I have never seen the weather like we've had this season. We started out with so much wind. I know you can remember that.
Yeah.
April and May were just brutal. It was windy every day, and not just a little wind. It was 40 to 50 mile an hour wind, it seemed like every day. No rain. We were able to stay on top of our wheat crop, and that probably had a yield drag on our summer crops because we had to stay on our wheat crop so long. But
Sure.
we made it through. There will definitely be some things we'll do different.
So speaking of wheat, you guys decided to do our Impact RX program
Yes.
last year. So have you always done a fungicide program?
I have done a fungicide program for probably 7 or 8 years. The Impact RX is the first time I've ever had somebody come to me and said, hey, I think you should try this, and I'm going to guarantee that it'll help.
So in doing a fungicide program, have you, over the years, can you tell a difference in your yields and things?
Oh, yes. Yeah, absolutely. I think in past years, when we had timely spring rains and favorable weather conditions, we just always did it. And in drier years, like we had this past year, we might skip here or there, but I did it across the farm last year, and I think it made a huge difference.
Yeah.
When you think of fungicide protection, you think of, okay, are we in a wet cycle, a damp cycle? We definitely we're not in that cycle last spring, but we put out the fungicide, and I think it paid us dividends.
Even in a dry condition?
Even in the dry condition.
You was talking about the fungicide program, and you kind of thought, in wet years we would typically do that, but you chose to do it in this dry year.
I did, and I did that because of the program that came up, presented to me, and I thought, well, I know the product works, and I'm willing to try it on the entire farm, and that's what I did. And I think it's just gave us that extra protection that we just didn't realize we needed even in the dry climate we had last spring.
So we've talked a lot about the wheat impact program. Is there other crops that you think will benefit greatly across the Corn Belt and other areas of the country with the impact program?
Well, I absolutely do. I am a believer in the application of fungicide. I think everybody can benefit from that. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to drag their feet because of the cost, and they may not realize the true cost is their lack of production.
Sure.
And if you've got a company that's willing to stand behind it, that might ease that up a little bit. I think it's a no-brainer for a program.
Win-win situation where, you've got a warranty backing.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for the time that you spent today with
Sure.
me and our visit. And I greatly appreciate the story sharing and
Absolutely. I think it's important.
experience.
I think it's important that all this is shared. That's how we learn. That's how we educate. education's a huge deal. We don't do anything top secret out here. We just want to do the best job we can.
Sure.